And a pleasant good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, from the Newman Flanagan Center on the campus of Briar University in Sioux City, Iowa. I'm Justin Barker, and this is Charger Basketball on the Charger Sports Network at BCU.com. It's Senior Day here in the Newman Flanagan Center as we set out to celebrate our three seniors for women's basketball this year. Alyssa Carley, Brianna Allen, and Sarah Dreckman. But for the Chargers, a big game today, win, and you're potentially in the Great Plains Athletic Conference postseason tournament. Easier said than done today with a couple of more players that were injured the other night. Peyton Slaughter unable to make the call today. Connor Sudman unable to make the call today. Back into the lineup, Jaden Businger, so that is a positive for the Chargers. But they will be fairly shorthanded, dressing just 11 players this afternoon. Chargers come in 10-19 in a three-way tie for 8th place in the conference. Talked to Coach Power before the game. It simply comes down to this. Win and a Midland win, Briarcliff is in. Win and a Mount Marty win, and Mount Marty is in. Mount Marty and Midland facing one another down in Fremont, Nebraska this afternoon, so we will keep a close eye on that matchup throughout our day here on the Charger Sports Network. Doane comes in 2-24 on the season, 1-20 overall. So for the Doane Tigers, it's been a struggle throughout this year, but we'll see if they can overcome it and maybe take some momentum into their offseason. The Chargers obviously want to squelch that and win here on Senior Day. Briarcliff comes in averaging 69.3 points per game. They give up 77.3 for Doane. They score 54.6 points per game and give up 81.7. Earlier this season, when these two teams played, it was a 75-51 victory for Briarcliff on the home floor of the Doane Tigers. Alyssa Carley being announced here inside the Newman Flanagan Center for Senior Day. She's a member of the Social Work Club, serving as the group's president. Her parents, Jeff and Stephanie Carley, excuse me, here as well as Alyssa, a social work major here at BCU. Brianna Allen is the daughter of Tim and Lisa Allen, majoring in exercise. She also exercise physiology. That's the word. Boy, that just did not want to come out of my mouth. All right, anyway. Involved in clubs and activities, including PALS Campus Ministry and a Health Sciences Club, escorted on the court by her parents today, as well as her siblings Alex, Sammy, Cassie, and Trevor, and Sarah Dreckman, daughter of Tim and Lori Dreckman, majoring in biology, minoring in psychology, also involved in Health Sciences Club, STEM, and is a psychology tutor. Her parents, of course, have made the trip here to the Newman Flanagan Center today as well. So, with that, time to take a look at our starting lineups for this afternoon's contest. Actually, we'll see if Dennis, our public address announcer, is going to go into the national anthem before the starting lineup, so we'll wait just a sec. But it's Alyssa Carley, Brianna Allen, and Sarah Dreckman, the three seniors for the women's basketball team today. And as we said, a shot at the Great Plains Athletic Conference postseason tournament. So that's what you want. You want to put yourself in the position to get the win and move on. It'll depend on the Midland Mount Marty game. Those two are playing one another today, so we'll take a look at that throughout the conference. It's also Dakota Wesleyan at Hastings, Morningside at Northwestern, Concordia is at Jamestown, and College of St. Mary will take on Dordt. The Dordt men have concluded their regular season inside Great Plains Athletic Conference play as well. So those are the matchups on the slate today as we get ready to kick off our doubleheader of basketball here on the Charger Sports Network. Some photos being taken, and time for the ladies to make their way back to the huddle, handing the gifts over to Mom and Dad. Here we go, good to go. All right, we'll take a brief pause here on the Charger Sports Network. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups for Doane and Briarcliff at BCUChargers.com. And welcome back to the Newman Flanagan Center. Time for the starting lineups. First for the visiting Doane Tigers. They wear black from top to bottom. Doane written across the front in orange, trimmed in white. For head coach Ryan Baumgartner, it's Taya Nolte, a 5'2 junior from Ballarat, Australia. Cheyenne Ostrander wears number 10, a 5-foot-tall senior from Fullerton, Nebraska. Bailey Zarbigny wears number 14, a 5'8 senior from Beatrice, Nebraska. Mackenzie Beach wears number 33, a 5'8 senior from Lincoln. And Haley Heights wears number 43, a 6-foot-tall junior from Rulo, Nebraska. For the homestanding Briar Cliff University Chargers and head coach Mike Power. Alyssa Carley wears number 1, a 5'11 senior out of Trainer, Iowa. Jaden Businger wears number 3, 5'7 sophomore from Bassett, Nebraska. Number 4 is Brianna Allen, a 5'6 senior from Crofton. Sarah Dreckman wears number 10, a 5'6 senior from Marcus. And Madeline Deitzler rounds out the starting lineup, a 5'11 sophomore out of Trainer, Iowa. Chargers wear their home whites. Briar Cliff written across the front in royal blue, trimmed in gold. Gold numerals trimmed out in royal blue. Chargers will go from right to left here in the first half of basketball. Briar Cliff comes in at 7-14 in the Great Plains Athletic Conference. Doane is 1-20 in GPAC play, 2-24 overall. Chargers 10-19 on the campaign. A win today could get them in the Great Plains Athletic Conference postseason tournament. Playing without Connor Sudman, playing without Peyton Slaughter, playing without Bryselyn Comstock. It's a squad of 11 ready to go. Alyssa Carley comes full circle today. Her first start her freshman season, she played point guard against Iowa State University down in Ames at an exhibition game. She will be the point guard today. Brianna Allen will do a lot of dribbling as well as Businger hands to the cutting Sarah Dreckman into the far corner. Dreckman bounces to Deitzler. It was tipped away and out of bounds. So with 13 seconds on the shot clock, it's a inbounds play for Briar Cliff coming from the far side of the floor. Allen will bounce it into Alyssa Carley. Right back to Brianna Allen. Allen will dribble near side for BCU. Back towards the top with 6 on the shot clock. Now 5, now 4. Allen out to Businger. Businger will not get a shot away, and it's a shot clock violation for Briar Cliff. So the Doane Tigers will have the first crack at points today, and it's stolen away. No, they won't. Briar Cliff will maybe have the first crack at points as Allen gets the steal. Carley bounces down inside. Deitzler backs in, blocked away by Haley Heights. Deitzler tries to get it back. It's poked loose near midcourt. Nolte with it. Nolte has a runner ahead for a right side lay-in. Zara Bigney with the basket. And it's 2-0 Doane, about a minute gone. Chargers settling in on a beautiful, beautiful day outside. 50 degrees for a Saturday, February afternoon. I'll take it. Of course, knowing that the state tournaments here in Iowa are coming up, that means more snow is absolutely inevitable. It always happens. Dreckman inside the free throw line, bounces down to Deitzler, blocked again by Heights. No shot clock reset. Allen wants a 3. That's good. Brianna Allen. So Madeline Deitzler and Alyssa Carley, the two leading active scorers today for Briar Cliff. Deitzler at 14 points a game, Carley at 11.7. Then it falls to Brianna Allen at 4.1 points per game. So Chargers and Coach Power will definitely need someone else to step up as the three-point shot hits the corner of the basket into the hands of Ostrander. She gets the bucket, and a 30-second timeout called by Coach Ryan Baumgartner, as obviously Doane has had their struggles throughout this season. Their two victories are to Haskell Indian Nation out of Kansas. Beat them 65-56 back on November the 30th and defeated College of St. Mary on January the 23rd, 72-63. So the Tigers looking to snap a 7-game losing streak for the Chargers after losing 3 straight. Now that was a pretty good gauntlet of teams in that 3-game losing streak. Morningside, Dakota Wesleyan, and Midland, who they're tied with. But then have reeled off 3 in a row over 2 very good teams. Beating Dorton Jamestown and beating College of St. Mary down in Omaha. So Chargers have some nice momentum coming into today, especially after that overtime victory on a Wednesday night over Jamestown, where Alyssa Carley hit the buzzer beater, and they go on to really outscore Jamestown in overtime and win the ball game. Deitzler backs at a low block, really got nowhere to go, has to bounce it away to Allen, right back to Deitzler. Deitzler thought about a little pop-up jumper, but won't take it. Handed to Carly. Carly gets underneath, but was out of bounds. And that turnover will push it back to the Doane Tigers. They've got a 4-3 lead as Taylor Lamprecht will check into the matchup. Lamprecht, a 5'9" freshman from Ponca, Nebraska. She'll give Deitzler a little spell. More or less told today if there is a Charger in uniform, they will contribute in some way, shape, or form. Heights on the low block. Gets a charge as she knocks into Taylor Lamprecht. So Haley Heights will pick up her first, team's first. Taylor just put her feet on the ground and set up shop and took the charge nicely, so the Chargers get the basketball with 7:35 to play here in the quarter. Businger near side for Brianna Allen. Allen takes a few looks, feeds into the corner for Carly, who gets a Lamprecht screen. Carly wants a three, no good. Rebound punched out of bounds by Allen over the jumping Tyler Nolte. Got 5-4 on, or 5-6 on 5-2 that matchup. But it's Doane basketball. Ostrander quickly to the top of the key. She picks up her dribble, feeds down to Mackenzie Beach on the baseline. Thrown back to Ostrander. She looks near side. Nolte down to Beach, looking in for Heights. Popped away by Businger. And Brianna Allen will bring it up. She's got Lamprecht running. Can't get it there cleanly as Nolte gets the steal where she's pinned into the sideline. She'll throw it off a Charger. It'll go out of bounds and down the hallway. Doane dressing 11 or 12 today. So their bench not terribly deep as well. Ostrander inside the paint. Heights, nice try, no good. Got an offensive rebound, blocked away from behind. She tips it over to Carly. So the Chargers will take over as Carly runs into the front court on the right wing. Dreckman comes out to get it, looking straight on. Allen through the paint to Lamprecht, who couldn't catch it. It was a little long for her, and the turnover back to Doane. Nolte across the half-court stripe, had it stolen by Allen, who ran out of room. The scorer's table was there, and she didn't feel like taking on that battle, which I don't blame her, so she turned the brakes on and went back into the center of the floor. Ball out of bounds, but a good effort nonetheless. Shannon Sokolowski into the Charger lineup. Peyton Hagberg as well. Hagberg, a 5'5" sophomore from Cherokee. Shannon Sokolowski, a 5'10" freshman from Wakanda, South Dakota. Mackenzie Beach has it far side. Having a little trouble containing the dribble into a Charger triple team. Now double team. Nolte comes back to get it. Nolte drives the paint, running right-hander from straight on, no good. Sokolowski with a Charger rebound. Her outlet finds Peyton Hagberg, who comes and gives it to Dreckman. Now to Sokolowski. She'll turn and look. Hitting the cutting Deitzler. Had it taken away by Nolte. Good defensive play as Nolte just really had to put her hand out and put it on the basketball and did so with a strip. Into the game, Taylor Perry for Doane. Fed near her side. Haley Cohn's in the game as well. She'll get the long two. Haley Cohn's a 5'11" freshman. Home state product from Nebraska. A number of Nebraska players on this team. All but three on the printed roster from the state of Nebraska. So Doane likes to stay close in their recruiting. Always love that. Deitzler with a left elbow shot off the mark. No good. Nearing the midway point here of the first quarter. Doane Tigers 6 and Briar Cliff 3. Carly goes for the steal. Got it and poked it out towards the half-court stripe where Sokolowski will pick up the personal foul, trying to poke away the basketball. That'll be the team's first. Jaden Businger back in the lineup for Briar Cliff for Sarah Dreckman. Sarah Bickney will put it in play. Perry takes over with the dribble, being guarded by Alyssa Carly. Ostrander bounces down to the baseline for Mackenzie Beach, who pushes into the corner. Sarah Bickney for three, no good. Rebounded by Deitzler in traffic. Carly comes to get it. She'll be patient now. She'll turn it up the floor. 4:50 to play in the quarter. Carly for three, no good. Rebound poked free, and it'll end up out of bounds. Deitzler tried to save it in, can't do it. It'll go back to Doane. Got the GPAC wrestling championships going on right now. Chargers second in team points with 114.5. Concordia sitting out front with 146.5. Foul. Shannon Sokolowski will be her second. One thing neither team can really afford today is foul trouble. So Zara Bigney will inbound as she looks for a few options. Tigers kind of jumbled themselves up in the front quadrant here of the half court, but they do get it in. Zara Bigney open for three. She'll fire. No good. Rebound goes to the weak side for Deitzler. Deitzler already with a couple of nice rebounds today. Hagberg to Allen, over to Sokolowski on the left wing. Sokolowski bounces to Allen at the corner. Allen with her back towards the hoop, has her dribble. Now she'll use it, but only use two of them. Hits Sokolowski coming around the top of the circle. Businger comes to a jump stop inside the free throw line. Little jumper, good. Jaden Businger for the basket. So the Doane Tiger lead is one, picked off by Businger at the free throw line. Tigers look for the long pass but can't get it. Businger for three, top of the key, no good. Rebound falls right into the hands of Cheyenne Ostrander. She'll work it across the half-court stripe for Doane. 3:35 to play here in the first quarter. Perry looks inside on an entry pass for Beach, but it was thrown away. Alyssa Carley back in the lineup for Peyton Hagberg. Sarah Dreckman in for Sokolowski. Nolte back in for the Tigers. Also Haley Heights. And for the first time today, Sydney Roth. So Carley to Businger. Businger looked at Dreckman momentarily. Wants to go to Deitzler instead. Deitzler will turn with a free throw line jumper off the mark. Businger with an offensive rebound, but taken away from behind by Ostrander. Ostrander stops, right elbow, pops, shoots, and it's no good. Rebounded by the Chargers, run down in the corner by Businger. Businger trots up the floor. Fed down to Deitzler just outside the low block. Deitzler turns, half facing the hoop, wants to back in, goes to her right, pump fakes, throws it back to Carley, but a foul coming as Deitzler lost her footing. I think it'll go to Haley Heights, and that'll be her second foul. So a player for each team has picked up two fouls here in the first quarter. Haley Cones will have to check back into the Doane lineup. Sokolowski back in for Businger. Nice bounce pass to Deitzler on the entry. Basket good, and an and one coming for Madeline Deitzler, who started out towards the free throw line, cut underneath, got the bounce pass, and went straight up with it. Foul will go to Sydney Roth, her first, team's third. So the sophomore center for Briarcliff will cash in on the three-point play. Deitzler has three, and it's 8-6. 2:50 to play first quarter. Some half-court loose pressure by the Chargers. Ostrander double team. Deitzler steps in for the steal, but lost it off her Nike. Nolte will go back to try to get it. Or actually, she'll let it go. Carley tried to win the race there and save it in, but unable to do so. Lamprecht back in the game for Sokolowski. So the Chargers will put on a little pressure here. Shot clock reset to 26 because it was touched, but didn't officially change hands, so Doane will keep that 26 seconds. Nolte out near the half-court stripe will bounce it away. Zara Bigney with it on the right wing. Back to Nolte up top. She fires down to the baseline. Nice positioning by Roth. Shot is up and no good over the rim. Run down by Deitzler. Deitzler wants to dribble. She'll do so into the front court. Now she turns back towards the top of the key for Carley on the right side. Allen on the left wing will look down at Carley in the corner. Tried to feed inside to Lamprecht, instead it was stolen by Roth. Good play by Sydney Roth. Just watch the ball come to her hands and take it out of the air. 20 on the shot clock for the Tigers. Now batted down by Lamprecht and out of bounds. Isaiah Trainer into the game for Doane, a 5'8 freshman out of Lincoln. Trainer tries to set a screen and come to the basketball, but nothing doing just yet. She'll try to establish some baseline positioning. She does. Cut off by Deitzler, and she steps out of bounds for the turnover for Briar. Couple of big-time games in major college basketball today. Third-ranked Kansas knocked off number 1 Baylor, severing the 23-game Baylor Bear winning streak. I believe that's Baylor's first loss in Big 12 play. Down to Deitzler. Nice move to the right, getting around Bailey Bach. So Deitzler with 5. Bailey Bach, a 5'11 freshman out of Seward. Running right-hander. Good for Cheyenne Ostrander. 10-8 Briar. Cheyenne just took what the defense gave her and went all the way to the basket. Nice effort. Allen back to the top for Dreckman. Minute to play here in the first quarter. Lobbed into Deitzler. Deitzler with another basket attempt. It's no good. She's fouled, but most importantly, she's getting really nice position, leaving nothing but her and nothing in between her and the basket. The foul will go to Nolte. That'll be the team's 4th. Businger back in for Dreckman. Hagberg in for Brianna Allen. So Madeline Deitzler will step to the free throw line. Free throw is no good. Deitzler is 63% free throw shooter on the season. Deitzler's second is good. So 1 of 2 for Deitzler. She's got 6. To lead all scorers here in the first quarter, 11-8 Briar. Ostrander looked inside for Mackenzie Beach, and it wasn't touched by anybody. Thrown away, back to Briar. Deitzler to Businger. Businger on the wing. Will look inside. Lamprecht and Deitzler exchange a screen for one another. Bounce out to Deitzler. Deitzler goes underneath. Reverse lay-in. Good for Madeline Deitzler. She's got a chance to have a huge day today. 8 points already. It's 13-8 on our Heartland Chiropractic Associates scoreboard. Sarah Bigney double team near the half-court stripe. And Chargers will get a steal as Deitzler picks up the loose ball ahead to Hagberg. Hagberg has Lamprecht over on the far side of the floor with 16 seconds left. Lamprecht backs in, had it stolen. Sarah Bigney with a steal. She pushes along the far sideline. Nolte will throw it back up top. Sarah Bigney open for 3 from deep, no good. Lamprecht with a nice box out with 2 seconds and 1. That'll be the end of the first quarter. Briar 13. And the Doane Tigers 8. Again, on our Heartland Chiropractic Associates scoreboard, a big thank you to the doctors and staff at Heartland Chiropractic Associates and their continued sponsorship here of Charger Athletics. Senior Day at the Newman Flanagan Center. Madeline Deitzler with 8 points to lead Briar in the early going this afternoon. As we take a look around the league, Midland out, or Mount Marty make that. Out to a 19-13 lead over Midland, and that's who the Chargers are rooting for today with a couple of victories over Mount Marty. So they would have the tiebreaker over the Lancers. 9:07 to play in the second quarter of that game. So, like I said, we'll keep tabs on it throughout the afternoon. It's Jamestown 10 and Concordia 8. With 3:18 to play in the first quarter of that one. Got Hastings out to a 6-2 early lead over Dakota Wesleyan. 7:30 to play in the first quarter. That game just underway. And the Morningside Mustangs up in Orange City at Northwestern, actually. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll get them all figured out for you. Make sure we have what we need for scoring, but nonetheless, we'll keep tabs on those games throughout the day today. The Chargers in the first quarter shoot 5 of 10 at 50%. Shot off the mark by the Tigers. Ball loose. Trainer goes to the floor and picks it up, but throws it away to Businger for the steal. Doane shot 4 of 14 in the first half. Trainer goes for the steal. Gets it from behind on Businger. Trainer takes the left side on Deitzler. Turns back in. And it'll be a travel. And the Chargers will get it back. Briarcliff 1 of 3 beyond the arc. Doane 0 of 3. The Chargers 2 of 3 at the free throw line. Doane is yet to attempt a free throw this afternoon. Fed down to Deitzler. Deitzler on one dribble, makes her way to the basket, and picks up her 10th point from point-blank range. Hastings up 22-16 over Dakota Wesleyan. Three-pointer, Mackenzie Beach open in the corner, no good. Rebounded by Businger. Businger, top of the key. Fires the three, no good. Trainer with a rebound. Morningside leads Northwestern 24-22. Fed to Beach on the block. Bounced out to the free throw line. Trainer's jumper is good. So the game's all getting underway around the conference. I believe College of St. Mary and Dordt a 3 o'clock tip-off this afternoon with it being just a single game. Deitzler to Businger. Around the top, up to Lamprecht for the jumper. Good. Lamprecht with a basket, even though Coach Ryan Baumgartner has an argument. It did hit the bottom of the shot clock. It should have been out of bounds. He's absolutely not wrong. But it's 17-10 Briarcliff either way. As Brianna Allen trots up the floor for BCU. Dreckman to Sokolowski near side. Sokolowski back to the top. Carly. She'll take a few dribbles, changing direction. Now back to the left for Sokolowski. Sokolowski over to Dreckman. Dreckman wants to get it down to Deitzler, but it's poked away by Taylor Perry. Nice job by Perry getting her hands up in the air. So Carly will inbound, 17-10 Briarcliff. Long two from the corner for Allen, no good. And solid box out by Haley Cones for Doane. It'll be Tiger basketball. Sarah Bigney pinned, but gets rid of it. Nolte makes the catch outside of the top of the key. Shot blocked by Dreckman, but a foul coming as Haley Cones put it up in the air. So Haley will go to the free throw line. Dreckman will collect the personal foul. First foul here of the second quarter. Taylor Lamprecht back in the game for Deitzler. Free throw is good. Haley Cones with 3. Second one on the way is no good. Rebound falls to Brianna Allen. So it's 17-11, 7:30 to play in the first half. Senior day here at Briarcliff. Sokolowski bounces inside to Lamprecht, out to Allen. Thought about a three. Sarah Bigney did a good job of cutting off that opportunity. Carly holds in the near corner. Carly now wants to go left baseline, out to Lamprecht. Lamprecht will drive, getting inside on the left side, no good. Cones with a rebound, or the foul, sorry, on the shot attempt. So Lamprecht will go to the free throw line. First one is good. Taylor has 3. (18-11). Second one is good. Lamprecht gets the bounce. She's got 4. Allen stays back to apply some pressure. Carly back there as well. Got a foul on the play. We'll stop this possession really before Shannon Sokolowski picks up her 3rd, team 2nd. So Deitzler and Lamprecht going to have to find an extra gallon of gas for the rest of the first half here and potentially go the better part of the rest of the way. Coach Bauer, of course, can go a little smaller lineup. Mackenzie Beach drives, had it poked away from behind by Allen. Deitzler bounces ahead to Carly, who is able to gather it in. Allen thought about a 3 left side, but looks in at Lamprecht. Goes to Carly instead. She'll twirl around and go to Deitzler and over to Dreckman, right wing side. Dreckman to Lamprecht, top of the key. Back over to Dreckman, into the corner for Carly. 10 seconds on the Charger shot clock. Deitzler steps out, sets a screen. Carly for 3, no good. Ostrander with the rebound. Ostrander zigzags her way through traffic and stops inside the free throw line. Out to Nolte for 3, no good. Allen with the rebound. She'll clear for Briar Cliff. Carly will take off. Carly turns around to find Allen. Deitzler wants a 3, and it's good. Madeline Deitzler. Deitzler with 13 of the Chargers' 22 points. 22-11. Sarah Bigney gets around Lamprecht, but stepped on the end line, the out-of-bounds line. It'll turn over back to Briar Cliff, the 12th turnover committed by the Tigers today. Mount Marty leads Midland. 3-pointer. Madeline Deitzler wants another 3 and gets it. 25-11. Deitzler with 16. Mount Marty over Midland, 24-19 for the time being. Beach wants a 3 in the corner for the answer, no good. Rebound pulled in by Sarah Dreckman. Chargers throw it away, then foul. The foul will go to Brianna Allen, her first, team's 3rd. Briarcliff up 25-11. Haley Heights back in the matchup for Doane. She's set for a while, having picked up her 2nd foul. All right, a personnel exchanged and time to go. Ostrander will put it back in play with a dribble to the left side for the Tigers. Fed down to Beach, into Heights. Heights with a nice move. She will get the basket to the end one. Haley Heights. She's a leading scorer, 14.1 points per game. That was just simply a nice move. Dreckman picks up her 2nd, team's 4th. Free throw for Haley Heights is good. Solid 3-point play for Haley Heights. 25-14 Briarcliff. Businger to Allen at the corner, and we've got a foul off the basketball. It'll be an offensive foul against Briarcliff. Against Jaden Businger, her first. Team's 5th. So the Tigers could have some free throw opportunities here. At the end of the half with 5 minutes to go in the first half. And it's 25-14. That'll be a foul on Lamprecht. As she pretty much trucked Ostrander, who had come to a stop at the elbow and got knocked over. Nothing she did on purpose, just knocked her over, simply put. Ostrander with a free throw, no good. Off the back square, too strong. So Cheyenne Ostrander will get one more. 67% free throw shooter on the season. Big bend of the knees for Cheyenne, and that one's good. She's got 5. 25-15 on our Heartland Chiropractic Associates scoreboard. To Businger on the left wing. Businger with a chest pass across the top over to Allen. Back to Lamprecht, top of the key. Open for 3 and misses everything, but Businger caught it, but then couldn't cleanly bring it in and was on the end line anyway, so it turns over to Doane. 10-point Charger lead, 4.5 to go here in the first half. Nolte works her way around Alyssa Carley. Bounces away to Ostrander to Heights. She'll turn and fire. Left elbow. Oh, in and out, no good. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lamprecht. Inbounds play and a baseline jumper. Cheyenne Ostrander with the basket. She's got 7. Solid shot. She was ready to go when the ball came her way. Madeline Deitzler for 3. 28-17. Deitzler another 3, her third three-pointer of the second quarter. The Chargers open up a 28-17 lead. Ostrander fires inside to Mackenzie Beach. She was losing her footing out of bounds to Nolte for 3 in the corner. No good. Businger with the rebound. Businger uses the center of the floor. Businger stops right side of the circle. Top of the key down to Deitzler. Deitzler reverse lay-in. No good. She loves that move. Had it going around Heights. Just couldn't get the roll. But Deitzler with 19 of her team's 28 points. Nolte fires quickly down to Beach. She's got an open baseline, but an open shooter. Zara Bigney for 3. Almost banked it in from the side. No good. Brianna Allen with her third rebound of the day. Allen trots quickly to the top of the key with 3:10 to go here in the first half. Dreckman to Deitzler. Deitzler with a dribble and out to Alyssa Carley. Carley looks back in at Dreckman. Deitzler sets a screen for Carley. Carley lost the handle out of bounds, was pushed there by a Tiger. So with 11 seconds on the shot clock. Brianna Allen will take a break. Peyton Hagberg back in the game. Carley throws in up top for Dreckman. Dreckman drives immediately, left side, gets the running lay-in. Sarah Dreckman for the basket. Dreckman's first basket of the game. Now a foul in the backcourt to Peyton Hagberg. Her first. Double bonus free throws. For Ostrander, first one is good. She's got 8 on the afternoon, looking to make it 9. Free throw rattles in. 9 for Cheyenne Ostrander. 30-19. Chargers shooting over 50% for the day, 52 to be exact on 11 of 21. Deitzler lost the handle but gathers it back in with her reach. Dreckman wanted to go back to Deitzler, poked away from behind by Heights. So Briar will keep it. Three-pointer on the way from Businger, no good. Rebounded by the Tigers. Beach in the corner, now drives baseline, shoots and scores, and a foul coming from behind. Mackenzie Beach will go to the free throw line. Dreckman picks up her third. So now Sarah Dreckman and Shannon Sokolowski with 3 fouls each. Taylor Lamprecht will check back in as the free throw is off the mark. Deitzler with a rebound, throws it away, but Ostrander was out of bounds, so Briar Cliff will get the possession as Taylor Lamprecht will check back into the ball game. 4 points, all here in the second quarter. Sydney Roth will take the occasion to check in. (30-21). Briarcliff has the lead. Mount Marty over Midland, 37-28. Couple of minutes to go in the first half of that matchup. Charger fans rooting for Mount Marty to give Briarcliff another day. Would most likely be at number 2, Concordia. When the GPAC tournament starts, Carly for 3 off the right side of the rim, no good. Carly yet to score today. That'll change. Mackenzie Beach will take a left-hand dribble. Out to Heights for 3 in the corner, no good. Lamprecht had the rebound coming to her, but Roth stepped in nicely to at least challenge it. It does go out of bounds to Briarcliff with 1:44 to go in the half. Peyton Hagberg will run the point for Briarcliff. She looks over to Coach Power, continuing his streak of all black, top to bottom for Coach Power. Hagberg for 3 in the corner, good. Peyton Hagberg. Little gray in the goatee for Coach Power, but it's about the only color that he provides every night with that all-black ensemble. Beach down on the baseline. I can say that because I've got some as well. Beach gets it near baseline, drives. Little shovel pass to Heights, right in the paint for her 5th point. Nice little bucket for Haley Heights. Looking straight on at the basket. Just able to push it right up and in. 33-23. Carly looks to the wing, over to Deitzler. Deitzler back to Alyssa Carly. Carly asking for Lamprecht to come out and get it. With Deitzler over in the corner. Deitzler turns back to her right, splits a double team and lays it up and in. Madeline Deitzler with 21. 35-23. Carly bats the ball out of the air. Nolte runs back to get it, but she's got 2 seconds to get it across half court and does. Sarah Bigney fires down to Heights, looking for Beach, stolen by Hagberg. Lamprecht comes out with it. She'll outlet to Deitzler, a little long for Deitzler, but a heady play by Madeline will push it off the hip of Nolte and back out of bounds. So Briarcliff will keep it in the offensive zone with 21.6 seconds to go here in the half. Shot clock is off. 35-23 game. Chargers wouldn't mind another bucket before the halftime break. Coach Power calls the play. Hagberg with 10 seconds. Dribbles back towards the top of the key, gets a Carly screen, wanted Carly. Goes to Businger instead. Long 3 for Businger, no good, missed everything and out of bounds. And that'll be the end of the first half here at the Newman Flanagan Center. Briarcliff 35 and the Doane Tigers 23. So a nice 22-point second quarter for the Chargers. Doane does score 15 in the quarter, but 35-23 at halftime. We'll take a moment here to gather all the stats, and we'll come back with our Square Tire halftime report from the Newman Flanagan Center. It's Senior Day, and the Chargers lead it 35-23 at halftime on the Chargers Sports Network at bcuchargers.com. Back on the Square Tire Halftime Report on the Chargers Sports Network at bcuchargers.com. I'm Justin Parker, glad to be with you today on Senior Day. Alyssa Carley, Brianna Allen, and Sarah Dreckman, the three seniors for the women's basketball program. We sit at halftime with a 35-13 lead, but the story has been the sophomore, Madeline Deitzler, who leads the way with 21 points here in the first half. Lamprecht with 4. Peyton Hagberg 3, Brianna Allen 3, Businger, Jaden Businger and Sarah Dreckman each with 2. For Doane, they got 9 from Cheyenne Ostrander, 5, thank you. Haley Heights with 5, Haley Cones with 3, Bailey Zarabigney with 2, Mackenzie Beach with 2, and Isaiah Trainer with 2. Doane is shooting 9 of 28 in the first half for 32%. Briarcliff, 13 of 26. Good for 30%. Chargers have hit 5 threes, or 5 of 13 beyond the arc. Doane is 0 of 8 beyond the arc. Free throw line, Chargers 4 of 5, Doane 5 of 8. Rebounds even at 17. But the Tigers have 5 offensive rebounds. Chargers just 1. 12 assists, 12 turnovers for Briarcliff. 6 assists, 14 turnovers for Doane. Deitzler the leading scorer with 21. Jaden Businger the leading rebounder with 4 of them. And Alyssa Carley has handed out 5 assists. Cheyenne Ostrander 9 points and 3 rebounds to lead her team in both of those categories. And Mackenzie Beach with 3 assists. Briarcliff leads bench scoring 7-5, points in the paint. 14-12 for Briarcliff. Second chance points 6-3 for Doane. And points off of turnover 7-6 for Briarcliff. Some scores from around the Great Plains Athletic Conference at halftime. Hastings 42-28 over Dakota Wesleyan. It's Morningside 42-37 over Northwestern. And Mount Marty, that's the game we're all watching here, of course. Mount Marty a 39-32 lead at halftime over Midland. A Charger win coupled with a Mount Marty win would put the Chargers in the GPAC tournament as the 8th seed, and would have to most likely face defending national champion Concordia, who leads Jamestown 34-27. A Concordia win today gives them the outright Great Plains Athletic Conference title, because they would be 21-1. That's how that would figure out. They are 20-1 entering today. So they would be 21-1 and would finish 1 game ahead of Hastings, who would be 20-2. Morningside fighting for the 3rd seed right now. With the 15-5 record, they win, they take the 3rd seed. Dort sitting right now on the 4th seed. Dakota Wesleyan in 5th, Northwestern in 6th. Jamestown will have that 7th seed. Don't know what the tiebreaker would be if Northwestern and Dakota Wesleyan, or if Northwestern would win and Dakota Wesleyan would lose. Right now they're both losing, so that Corey Westra's job might be fairly easy at the end of today, only having 1 tiebreaker. As the way it stands, they would have 1 tiebreaker to deal with. So that would be all right for Corey and company, but we'll see how it all shakes out at the end of the activities today. And then, of course, in men's basketball, the Charger men need a Hastings loss and a win over Doane today, and I believe they would make the postseason tournament. But if Hastings beats Dakota Wesleyan, it's null and void. Hastings has a 1-game lead over the Chargers, so that would be it there. So we'll see how it all plays out, and that's why they play the game, right? So we'll go from there. We'll just figure it out at the end of the day. That's what Corey and his staff at the GPAC, we'll just leave it all to them, and we'll report on it from there, right? Baseball team in action today. The softball team in action this weekend as well. The wrestling team right now in the GPAC championships, currently in 2nd. About 30 points behind Concordia. It looks like they're going to win the GPAC wrestling championships, but Chargers have already put a couple of individual wrestlers into the national championship tournament, so we'll keep up with that as the day rolls on as well. It's the Square Tire Halftime Report. Briarcliff 35 and Doane 23. We'll take a pause. We'll get you ready for the second half when we come back on the Charger Sports Network at bcuchargers.com. Halftime here at the Newman Flanagan Center on the Chargers Sports Network at bcuchargers.com. 35-23 as we head into the third quarter of action. And get ready for the second half, really throughout the Great Plains Athletic Conference. Madeline Deitzler led the way with 21 points here in the first half. So it'll be Dreckman and Deitzler and Allen, Carly and Businger, the starting five here in the second half for Briar Cliff, starting five for Doane as well. Dreckman and Sokolowski each with 3 fouls for the Chargers. Haley Heights has 2 fouls for Doane, but nobody else in foul trouble. Chargers will go from left to right and kickstart the action here in the third quarter. A win could potentially put them in the GPAC postseason tournament. Coupled by a Mount Marty win. Fed down to Businger. Businger goes up strong off of one dribble, no good. Haley Heights with the rebound. Ostrander will bring it across for Doane as they look to chip apart this Briar Cliff lead that's grown to 12, 35-23. Carly stops Ostrander. Down to Beach. Beach looked in for Heights, who had to just punch it out away from Jaden Businger. So it'll go back to Briar Cliff. 32 seconds into the half. Carly will hustle it up the floor and begin the offense for Briar Cliff as Coach Power calls out the play. Fed into Deitzler. Deitzler will turn, left wide open, shoots no good, a little flat on the jump shot, hits the rim. Caroms into the hands of Bailey Zarabigny for Doane, and she'll work it over to Nolte. Nolte bounces to Ostrander, back to Nolte on the wing. She looked inside, but Deitzler steps in for the steal. Deitzler lobs over to Carly, who will travel. Turnover back to the Tigers. Thirteenth turnover against the Cliff. Nolte towards the top of the key, and she'll work it back around up top. Ostrander towards the center circle. Now to the top of the key, inside the free throw line, puts up a running jumper. No good. Falls into the hands of Deitzler for her 4th rebound of the day. Deitzler may just try to go coast to coast here in the low block. Now turns, hits the cutter. Carly right in front of the rim, throws it up and in for the basket. 37-23. Tiger basketball. Heights looking to maybe gain some position inside. She draws Dreckman. Deitzler comes across the paint to stop the pass. Heights right in front of the free throw line. Shot no good. Rebound be credited to Dreckman, her second, along with the basket today. Carly thought about driving right side, but pushes back to the top. Sokolowski over to Allen. Into the corner for Carly. Thought about a three. Won't take it. Allen will on the wing. In and out, no good. Nice offensive rebound. A putback for Shannon Sokolowski. Her first basket of the game as Carly goes for the steal but ran out of room. Peyton Hagberg in for Alyssa Carly. (39-23) game. Doane Tiger basketball. Hagberg guards Nolte the entire length of the floor. To Heights. Zarabigny for three. Near corner, no good. Airballed into the hands of Dreckman. Dreckman takes off for Briar Cliff. Dreckman comes to a stop at the elbow. Hagberg drives left with 2 dribbles. Back to Dreckman. Dreckman will put it in the hands of Brianna Allen. Looking down at Deitzler. Can't get it there just yet. So Deitzler will release and come up to the elbow. Deitzler hands to Sokolowski with 8 on the shot clock. Down to 5 on the shot clock with Allen. Deitzler will start a drive as she backs in. Out to Allen, open for three. Brianna Allen's three is off the mark. Deitzler with the offensive rebound. She turns back into the hoop, lays it in, and the end one coming from Madeline Deitzler. Tyler Nolte with a foul. Her second, the first of the quarter. About 3 minutes in. Deitzler's free throw is good. Madeline Deitzler with 24. Midland back within 2 of Mount Marty. It's a 44-42 game. 42-23 here. Beach lost the handle out of bounds. Didn't look it all the way in. I think was considering which move she wanted to make along the baseline. So the Chargers take it back of the 17th turnover here of the ball game for Doane. Sokolowski, top of the key, gets a nice screen from Deitzler, drives, little scoop right hand lay-in, no good. Deitzler with the offensive rebound, no good. Now Heights takes it off the hands of Deitzler and will control for the Tigers. Ostrander down to Beach. Beach had a lay-in opportunity maybe, but it's out to Nolte for three in the corner instead. And a 30-second timeout on the floor by the Tigers with 6:27 to play in the third quarter. On our Heartland Chiropractic Associates scoreboard, Alyssa Carley will check back into the game for the Chargers, leading 42-26. 6:10 to go in the third quarter. Down in Fremont, Mount Marty up 46-44. Some major college basketball scores from today. Third-ranked Kansas over Baylor, 64-61. So it'll probably, if holds for the rest of the way, could be co-Big 12 champions with Baylor and Kansas, barring an upset. It was 13th-ranked Auburn over Tennessee, 73-66. Providence upsets Marquette in the Big East, 84-72. At Houston and Memphis tied at 57 with 1:26 left. 5th-ranked Dayton over Duquesne, 80-70, and 17th-ranked West Virginia has a 1-point lead over TCU, 54-53. 12th-ranked Villanova over Baylor, or over Xavier, that is, was looking down at the Baylor score, 44-35. Nova has the lead. Back in play here, Sokolowski bumped off of a drive by Zara Bigney on a foul. Team second, her first. So Peyton Hagberg will inbound. Right side of the Charger basket. Finds Carly. Carly wants a quick three off the front of the rim. No good. Haley Heights with the rebound. Heights' 5th rebound of the day to go along with 5 points. Nolte and Ostrander up top. Sarah Bigney back to Ostrander. Stitcher 2 under 20 on the shot clock for the Tigers. Bounce pass. Looking for Zara Bigney in the near corner. Hagberg steps in the way and knocks it out of bounds. So the Tigers will inbound, trailing 42-26. Nolte another long three, no good. Sokolowski with her 3rd rebound of the day as she makes her way through traffic and finds Hagberg on the right wing. Fend down to Taylor Lamprecht. Lamprecht made a slight move out to Dreckman for 3, no good. Heights with the rebound. Ostrander dribbles across half court. Fed down to the baseline for Mackenzie Beach. Cross court pass to Nolte. Little baseline flip, no good. Rebound, run down, out of bounds. Last touch by Lamprecht. Her and Zara Bigney were kind of battling as it went out of bounds. Businger, Deitzler, and Allen all back in for Briar Cliff. Taylor Perry in for Doane. So Mackenzie Beach retakes over the offense. She'll pop a jumper just inside the wing. Missed everything out of bounds. Chargers take over. So Carly works it up with a right-handed dribble. And a Deitzler in the corner. Deitzler for 3, no good. Rebound last touched by the Tigers. Sarah Bigney had Businger boxed out pretty well. Didn't catch it cleanly as Sydney Roth checks back in. Down to 4:54 to play in the third quarter. Seniors looking to go out on top here at the Newman Flanagan Center. Sokolowski, nice entry pass from Deitzler. Will get the left-hand lay-in. Roth, offensive foul. Kind of extended her arm, knocking over Businger. That'll be Roth's second. So Carly Carly and the Chargers take over. Deitzler with 24, has 3 here in the third quarter. She gets the entry, turns left, back to her right, blocked down by Haley Heights. A very nice defensive play. Tigers have mustered up just 3 points here in this quarter on a Tylen Nolte 3. She stands top of the key. Roth for 3. That one's no good. Nice rebound inside by Beach. Put back no good. Deitzler pulls it down for her 7th rebound. Couple of boards outside of a double-double for Madeline Deitzler. Open, top of the key for 3. No good. Allen hustles and runs down the rebound beyond the arc. Look to put it right back in Deitzler's hands as she cut towards the basket. Deitzler now bounces away, but it's a jump ball. Nolte and Allen go to the floor and tie one another up. Perry and Nolte will work it across the half-court stripe with plenty of time, but Nolte now flips it way down into the corner. Missed her intended receiver. Beach catches in the corner, looking through traffic to Heights, who will have a left-handed lay-in. She did a good job of catching it and then moving off to her left and getting the lay-in. 44-28, Sokolowski. Turn and fire far side for Businger. Carly open for 3 in the corner, no good. Rebound falls to Nolte out by the free throw line. Couple of players that overrun it. Nolte to Perry on the wing. Back up top, Nolte. Swung far side for Roth and into Heights. Heights had her pass deflected out of bounds by Brianna Allen. Deitzler and Sokolowski come out. Lamprecht and Dreckman back in. Chargers try to kick up the intensity here in their half-court defense, but a nice little runner by Ostrander gets her 11th point of the game. So Cheyenne Ostrander into double figures for the Tigers. Carly drives. Carly gets right to the front of the rim and is able to flip it up and in. 46-30, Briar Cliff. Carly with 4 on the afternoon. Nolte gets around a couple of defenders. Has Heights at the left elbow for a nice little smooth jumper. She's got 9. Averaging 14.1 points per contest. It's Haley Heights, the leading scorer for the Tigers. 2:15 to play here in the third quarter. Dreckman backs in, looking left, and is tied up. Possession arrow favors Briar Cliff. Trainer back into the ball game for Doane. They'll bring in Haley Cones as well. And Alyssa Carly will inbound. Carly does so into the corner for Allen. Quick trigger on the 3, in and out, no good. Trainer with a rebound. She'll be fouled by Businger. Be the first foul of the third quarter assessed against the Chargers. So Nolte and the Tigers go back to work. Nolte put it in the hands of Trainer, but out of bounds. Trainer couldn't gather it in cleanly. Sokolowski, Deitzler, and Hagberg for Briar Cliff. Dreckman has it on the wing. Dreckman looked down to Deitzler, but overthrew it. Stolen away by Haley Cones. 46-32 game with 1:45 to play here in the third quarter, and that'll be the 4th foul assessed to Dreckman. Over pursued just a little bit on the steal attempt. So Ostrander will inbound. She looks for Trainer, finds her on the wing. Trainer had it poked away from behind, able to run it down though. She'll turn back towards the hoop. Take a little left-handed jumper, no good. Dreckman with a rebound. 1:35 to play here in the third quarter. Long 3, Hagberg, swish! Peyton Hagberg for 3. Her second 3 of the day, and it's 49-32. $1:20 to play, third quarter. Now to Trainer on the baseline. Trainer bounces out. Nolte takes over. Has Sarah Bigney for three. She'll pop from the left wing, no good. Hailey Cones with a putback, no good. Dreckman with a rebound. Midland has taken the lead over Mount Marty, 59-53. With 50 seconds to play in the third quarter. Shot off the mark by the Chargers. The unofficial final, Nolte for three. In and out, no good. Rebound poked around, loose. Sokolowski picks it up on the end line. The unofficial scoring at the GPAC Wrestling Championships. Concordia finishes with 163.5 points to win it. Briarcliff finishes second with 122.5 points. Basket good for Ostrander. She's got 13. Nice little mid-range jumper. Hastings leads Dakota Wesleyan at the end of three quarters. 62-46. Sokolowski for three in the near corner. That one's no good. Rebound poked around. Ostrander will get it, and Allen will pick up the personal, trying to poke it away. So with 7 seconds to go here in the third quarter, Businger and Carly step back in. Some full court pressure by the Chargers with that 7 seconds left. Nolte head to Sarah Bigney to Heights. Heights bodied up by Deitzler. She throws around her, no good. And we're through three quarters here at the Newman Flanagan Center. Briarcliff 49 and Doane 34. Fourth quarter coming up next on the Charger Sports Network, BCUchargers.com. Start of the fourth quarter here at the Newman Flanagan Center on the Charger Sports Network at BCUchargers.com. Briarcliff 49 and Doane 34. Watching the Midland Mount Marty game. Start of the fourth quarter there. Midland up by 8, 61-53 as Deitzler gets the steal. The Midland victory would put them into the GPAC postseason tournament, because they own the tiebreaker over Briarcliff in a potential win here today. Fed to Deitzler on the low block. Shot no good to Businger. Little left-hand putback good for Jaden Businger, and she's got 4. We'll see what the Lancers can muster up in the fourth quarter. A Lancer win coupled with a Briarcliff win would get the Chargers into the postseason play. The end of three, Hastings 62-46 over Dakota Wesleyan. Sarah Bigney's three is no good, high off the back square for Heights out of the free throw line. Offensive rebound for Doane. Beach drives. Ostrander inside the free throw line. Shot blocked down by Deitzler. Pulled in by Sokolowski. And quickly passed to Businger so the Chargers can have the possession. Over to Hagberg on the wing. Morningside and Northwestern tied at 55 at the end of three up in Orange City. And it's Concordia 46-39 over Jamestown. Stolen away by Nolte and Doane. Ostrander down to Beach. Beach to Haley Heights. Heights backs in. Shot over Sokolowski, no good. Hagberg comes out with it. She's got Carly well ahead of everybody. Carly, right-hand lay-in, good. Alyssa Carly with 6. 53-34 with 8:15 to go. And a timeout on the floor by Coach Ryan Baumgartner and the Doane Tigers. Dordt and College of St. Mary now underway. Dordt up 17-11 in that one with 1:29 to play in the first quarter. So following the timeout, back in play. (53-34), 8:05 to play. Beach left open. Her shot is off the mark, and Sokolowski gathers in the rebound for Briarcliff. Right side of the circle, top of the key, looking down for Lamprecht. She's covered up nicely by Haley Heights. So Carly takes it on the wing. Carly for three. No good. Rebound poked and controlled by Roth for Doane. Roth lobs inside to Beach, out to the free throw line. Heights for the jumper, good. Haley Heights has 11. Thrown away by the Chargers. Turnover back to Doane. Businger and Deitzler back in the lineup. Fed down to Carly with a steal as they were looking for the entry feed. Carly wants to bring it up. Carly leaves it off for Businger, but it's stolen away by Zara Bigney. She'll throw to Perry. Perry running right side. Perry laying good. Taylor Perry, her first basket of the game. 53-38. Nice little steal and points off of turnover for the Tigers. Dreckman passes it away, now cuts through traffic. It'll go to Carly in the corner. Men's basketball to follow here against the Doane Tigers. Carly drives, looking right in front. Shot no good. Deitzler's putback no good. Believe the foul will go to Heights and be her third. Team's first of the fourth quarter. Hagberg and Kalina Asbill into the lineup for Briarcliff. Asbill in for the first time today. 5'3" freshman out of Reed Springs, Missouri. Deitzler's free throw, no good. .24 on the afternoon for Madeline Deitzler, make it 25. Dreckman will take a break. Cheyenne Ostrander into the game as well. Perry pinned right in front of the half-court stripe, and now a foul to Asbill. Her first, team's first. So the Tigers will inbound near that half-court stripe. Sarah Bigney looks to throw it ahead, but it's batted down and straight into the hands of Jaden Businger. Very good defensive play. Businger in the paint. Bounces low to Lamprecht, whose shot is good. It kind of sat on the front of the rim for a minute before falling through. 56-38, Hagberg with a steal. Hagberg's runner from the left side, no good off her right hand. Run down by Ostrander for Doane. Ostrander zigzags her way through traffic and stops in front of the free throw line. Hagberg steps in, gets the steal, and saves it in. Deitzler, top of the key. Deitzler free throw line. Bounced off of her dribble a little bit by a defender. So Asbill takes over. Now to Madeline Deitzler, to Businger on the right wing. She looks inside as Lamprecht comes across the paint to try to get it. 10 on the shot clock. Hagberg gets a Deitzler screen and shoots and scores from the left elbow. Peyton Hagberg with 8. Turnover goes back to the Chargers. Midland has more or less run away and hid from Mount Marty, now up 73-56 with 6:07 to go down in Fremont. Three-pointer in the corner. Hagberg's shot is well off the mark. Nolte with a rebound. Ostrander back to Nolte. 5:20 to play. Game one of our doubleheader. Ostrander stops. She's cut off by a double team. It ends up in a steal for Kalina Asbill. Asbill dribbles. Asbill stops, pops outside the right elbow and scores. Kalina Asbill with two. Now Kalina Asbill will pick up the personal, her second, team's second. Allen and Carly back in. Sokolowski, Deichler, and Dreckman are the Charger five. Ostrander gets it into Beach, who gives it right back to her. Just passing the 5-minute mark of this afternoon's game. The Chargers have shot pretty well throughout the day today. Haley Heights has as well, but her shot is off the mark, gets the offensive rebound. Put back no good as it falls off the right side of the rim and then out of bounds to Briar Cliff. So Alyssa Carley will jog it up the floor for BCU. She looks at Coach Power for the play. Dreckman catches on the far side. Deitzler cuts through. Now Sokolowski comes to the near side of the paint. She tries to establish her positioning. She'll set a screen. Allen will drive. Allen gets in underneath. Pokes out to Sokolowski. Split a double team and got the right hand lay in. Nice play. Shannon Sokolowski with 6. Chargers shooting 43% of the day on 24 of 56. Nolte down to Haley Heights. Heights back to Nolte. Back to Heights. Heights into the paint. Cones with the nice dribble drive and basket. 5 for Haley. Just needed to dribble to get closer, then put it up and in. It's 62-40. Throw to Dreckman in the paint. Dreckman pirouette around a few times. Now she'll get out of the paint and avoid that 3-second call. Deitzler comes through, gets the lob. Deitzler on the block. Will throw it back out to Allen, back to Deitzler. Deitzler makes her move to the right, shoots and scores in the end one coming from Madeline Deitzler. She's got 27. And a trip to the free throw line coming. Haley Heights will pick up her 4th. Bailey Zarabigney back in the ball game for Doane. 3:31 to go. Deitzler will step up. The free throw from Madeline Deitzler is good. 28 for Deitzler. Go along with 8 rebounds. Tiger basketball. Nolte picks up her dribble. Throws. Right side of the circle. Top of the key for Zarabigney. Down to Beach. Down to Heights on the low block. Shot no good. She bats the ball up towards the three-point arc where Ostrander gets it, and Nolte for a baseline jumper, no good. Dreckman with a rebound. Dreckman with 2 points and 6 rebounds on the afternoon. Allen for 3 in the corner, no good. Heights with a rebound. Heights has 11 points and 9 rebounds for the Tigers. So closing in on a double-double for Haley Heights. Ostrander in front of the free throw line, little running right-hander. She's got 15. She's had a good day. Carly steps up and over to Allen. Now to Dreckman. 2:35 to play. It's 65-42 Briar Cliff. Allen and Carly. Down to Dreckman. Dreckman for 3 in the corner. In and out, no good. Rebounded by the Tigers. Zarabigney ahead to Beach. Fouled by Brianna Allen. That'll be Allen's 3rd, team's 3rd. Allen's 2nd. 5 fresh for the Chargers as Brianna Allen, Alyssa Carley, and Sarah Dreckman will leave the floor together for the final time as seniors here at the Newman Flanagan Center, and a nice outing here today, leading 65-42. Kagan held into the lineup for Briar Cliff for the first time today. Nolte for 3, buries it from the corner. 65-55. Kagan held. Will bring it up the floor. Riley Barr will catch it. Over to Businger. Hagberg in the game as well. Riley Barr for 3. No good. Barr, a 5'7" freshman from Greeley, Nebraska. Kagan held, a 5'3" freshman from Lee, Nebraska. (65-45) thrown away by Taylor Perry, looking to the far side of the floor where just nobody was there. Kalina Asbill will check in for Peyton Hagberg. Madeline Deitzler with a big day today. 28 points. Was solid in the first half at 21 points at halftime and helped the Chargers build their lead. Barr, 2-point jumper, top of the key, good for Riley Barr. (67-45). Chargers trying to end the regular season on a high note here and then see what happens. 3-pointer in the corner, good. Taylor Perry for 3, she's got 5. And a substitution timeout for the Doane Tigers with 1:12 to play. Sammy Miller in for the first time today for the Tigers. Talitha Arrington as well. Bailey Bach into the lineup. So the starters will finish the day as Trainer boots the basketball. Minute to go, 67-48 ball game. Barr calling for it far side, does get it, wants to feed low to Businger, who makes a nice drop step to her left, and the basket is good. Jaden Businger with a nice play. It's 69-48. 45 seconds to go. Sammy Miller with it to Trainer. Trainer in the paint. Will take a little left-handed shot, bank it in from straight on. She's got 4 points today. Held. Hits the cutter Barr. Barr lost it off her fingertips, not a bounce. Back to the Doane Tigers with 37 seconds left. (69-50). Shot clock remains on for this possession for the Tigers, but it's thrown away. Bach can't pull it in, so the turnover back to Briar Cliff. 26 turnover against the Tigers. So Kagan held to work it up. Just a stitch difference in the game clock and the shot clock. Businger looks down at Lamprecht. No, Businger continues her dribble. Had it loose on the deck. Trainer comes out with a steal, and now the shot clock is off. Perry in the corner hits the Trainer, but a foul before that to Kagan held. Her first, team's fourth. So 10 seconds to go in the ball game. Thrown in right in the paint. Bach with a shot, no good. Rebounded by Kagan held, and she can dribble it out for the Chargers. Nice senior day victory for Alyssa Carley, Sarah Dreckman, and Brianna Allen. And the Chargers win it by the final score of 69-50 here at the Newman Flanagan Center. Briar Cliff improves to 11-19, 8-14 in the Great Plains Athletic Conference. But taking a look at the other game, Midland looks to be into the postseason tournament, leading by 20. 81-61 over Mount Marty. So unfortunately, it doesn't look like the Chargers season will continue with postseason play, but they end the campaign on a victory, and a campaign marred by a lot of injuries for this Briar Cliff team. And just a lot of things that are out of your control, but some very nice victories on the season for BCU, and with a lot of returning firepower to the lineup, a lot of good things to come for this Briar Cliff University basketball team. But they win it today 69-50, led by Madeline Deitzler with 28 points. Peyton Hagberg finished with 8. They got 6 points from Melissa Carley, 6 points from Jaden Businger, 6 points from Shannon Sokolowski, 6 from Taylor Lamprecht, 3 from Brianna Allen. Sarah Dreckman had a basket, and Briley Barr had a basket for the 69 total points for Briar Cliff. Kalina Asbill hit a basket as well. Don't want to forget that. So 69 total points for Briar Cliff. For the Doane Tigers, they finished the season 2-25, 1-21 in the Great Plains Athletic Conference, scoring 50 points today. Cheyenne Ostrander with 15, Haley Heights with 11, Taylor Nolte with 6, 5 each from Haley Cones and Taylor Perry, 4 from Isaiah Trainer, and Bailey Zarabigny hit a basket in the first quarter for 2 points there. Briar Cliff was 28 of 63 for 44%, 6 of 22 beyond the arc, and 7 of 9 from the free throw line. Doane 21 of 60 for 35%, 3 of 17 from beyond the arc, and 5 of 8 at the free throw line. Rebounds were even at 37. 19 assists, 20 turnovers for Briar Cliff, 14 assists, 26 turnovers for Doane. Bench scoring 24-14 for Briar Cliff. Points in the paint 36-29 for Briar Cliff. Second chance points 13-6 for Briar Cliff, and points off of turnovers 17-10 for Briar Cliff. The other scores from the conference. Dordt leads College of St. Mary 38-15. 3 minutes and 35 seconds to go in the first half. At Hastings, polishes off Dakota Wesleyan with an 80-52 victory today. So Hastings will be the 2 seed in the GPAC championship, finishing up 20-2 in GPAC play. Concordia leads Jamestown 63-56. Well, I guess I shouldn't say that yet about Hastings. Concordia needs a win today to wrap up the regular season title, but leading by 7 with 7 minutes to go. And Morningside trying to finish off Northwestern, leading 76-66 with 58 seconds to go up in Orange City. Mount Marty and Midland, that's an 83-62 matchup. So with Midland's victory, Midland would move on and take on top-seeded Concordia. So that'll wrap it up for game number 1 here at the Newman Flanagan Center, with your final score, Briar Cliff 69 and Doane 50. We'll pause. And we'll come back with men's basketball senior day for the men, as the seniors being announced here inside the Newman Flanagan Center. Andy Geelan and Tony Bonner, Jackson Lamb, and big Austin Roteman, along with Andy Geelan, Tony Bonner, Jackson Lamb, Austin Roteman, the seniors on senior day. So we'll talk more about them as the afternoon rolls on. But the women's game has gone final 69-50. Briar Cliff with the victory. And we'll be back with men's basketball coming up on the Charger Sports Network.